Hello, in this session we are going to see how to define a dynamic details. We log on into the developing workbench and we position ourselves on a screen. Pay attention that this screen, not like the previous screen we had in the last version, is a multi occurrence form. It has a multi-occurrence block as a root and a multi-occurrence block as a sun. By clicking or by switching from one occurrence to another, the occurrences of the dependent are being refreshed. So this functionality is gained thanks to this new feature, the dynamic details. I think this is one of the most powerful things that were developed in the lab and requires the minimum effort from part of the developer. How do we gain this functionality? Very simply, if we go to the definition of the form, when we position ourselves on the father, on the root operation, and the only thing that is required from us is to define a dynamic details. Here it's a flag, it's an attribute on the level of the operation. The relationship between the first operation and the second operation is gained through the common field. So with the common field together with this attribute, then the screen functions as one unit. Let's go and see a more complicated example. I shall log into another module and I shall execute another form or another menu. In that menu, I'll take another example, which is a more complicated screen, which has four, as you can see, it has four blocks. Now the relationship here is a bit more complex. There is a relationship between that one and that one and that one that above are a relationship of father and son. This is one son and this is the other. So if I just click here, all the occurrences of those two are refreshing. I click here again and I refresh. Now the relationship between those is gained through the dynamic details attribute and thanks to the common field that is gained because of the relationship father and son. So the common field of the father here is a common path at this son and that son as well. But here on the third block, if we click the third block, please pay attention that this one is refreshed. That block does not have any relationship with the father. So how do we gain it? Again, thanks to the connection or the relationship between a common field here and a common field there, and also clicking on this attribute dynamic details on the level of that operation. Let's go into the definition of that operation or that form and we'll see how is it gained. Go to the properties and we'll see a four block form. As I said, this one, let's close here and open behavior, has the dynamic details attribute turned on. The second one doesn't, since as I said it is related with a common field. The third one has the dynamic details flagged on, and if we go into the definition of the fields in that block, we can see that this is the product number, which is the key or the path to the father. So it has a domain, a common, and that field here, the sub product number, has also a common, and this common is marked as well, and that in that attribute of the fourth block as well. Let's go back again and we'll see here on that one, on that field, that the only one that is marked is the sub product with a common. So just by combining the common with a dynamic details on the level of the operation, we can gain functionality, a wonderful functionality that wasn't available on the previous versions. So I truly recommend that everyone uses this functionality as soon as they can. Thank you.